Hello, gentle viewers. This is Abindian, welcoming you to a new episode of Front Office Football 8. I think it's time to replace our head coach. Brody Martin is great at developing talent. I grant him that. But yeah, I don't think we want him anymore. I have no one I can renegotiate with. So let's go to the staff draft. How was this picked? This makes no sense. Begin draft. Oh wow, he's an amazing coach. He does like everything brilliantly. Let's grab Pete Carmichael. I'm pretty happy with the offensive coordinator I have now. I like my defensive coordinator too. Although we could upgrade and grab like John Pagano, who's great with linebackers. All right, Dave Taub is a good play caller and good at player development. He's pretty shit at play calling. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Okay, we need a new assistant coach. Let's grab a wide receiver coach. What does an assistant coach actually do in FO football? All develop and scout players. Well, they help with special teams. Okay. Assistant coaches. So they help with special teams. And it helps with development. So anyone that we want to develop, we really want to do with this. And I think we do need some help with receivers. So let's go ahead and grab... let's grab Allen Robinson, actually. He was a really great receiver. There we go. Okay, ticket prices. Public Lure doesn't want to give me a new stadium. That's fine. Oh, anyone would want a franchise tag? I really don't think so. I really don't think so. Let me just make sure. Okay, I wasn't sure we were recording. Okay. I can't look at anyone here and say definitely franchise him. Especially when a lot of people want to be re-signed anyway. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Delete, delete, delete. Let's check the transaction log. Which is under transaction log. Wyatt Teller retired. I don't know why. Oh, he's 31 and didn't really get to play. I guess that's a good reason. We got a new head coach and a new assistant coach. Okay. No one else retired. Let's start free agency. Okay. We're going to go to the draft preview. Now, what positions are we weak at? First of all, where are we picking? 20. Alright. Position groups. We could do with a new running back, but we can always do with a new running back. How many first round backs are there? Let's just interview them all and we'll sort it all out when we actually get to pick. Anyone who has a draft grade of 6.0 or higher, to me, is someone we might consider drafting. Okay. I'm not going to say we ignore receiver, but I am going to say receiver is not the priority it once was. I think that's a fair statement. We've got enough young talent and offensive linemen that I really don't feel the need to mess with this. He wants a little bit more in signing bonus. How about that? Okay. McClelland cannot run block. I'm happy to let him go. Austin and Farrell don't want to come back. That's entirely their right. Schroeder. Definitely bring him back. Johnston shouldn't want very much at all. Bring him back. Kindred don't want back. Punter. No, I said punter. Where is the punter? Yeah, that's alright. We have very little money to spend on free agency. This is going to be about building through the draft this year and just hoping for more health, which I'm totally fine with. Maybe we could bring back our long snapper. He's pretty great at it. Okay. So what positions do we need to improve in the draft? Let's look group by group. Quarterback, fine. Running back, room for improvement. Receiver, maybe. Tight end, maybe. Offensive line, I feel we've got a good combination of current starters and backups. Defensive end... Let's actually try to get some of these people locked up, like Little. That's fine. Who else along the defensive line needs to be brought back for sure? Loudon. I would like to see what he can accomplish. Anyone else coming up in a year? Not really. No one that great. Hammernick. Wants all the money. I genuinely cannot give him what he wants. Not this year, anyway. Next year, maybe. Quit doing that, please. Rosian. Ah, okay. Who is crazy expensive that we could cut to get them cap room back? That's also not very good. I should make both those points quite clear. Do we cut Rashad Higgins? I need payroll flexibility. I'd rather lose Higgins than Ayersman. Like, without a moment's hesitation. Oh, dang. Is Clemens' contract up next year? Let's bring him back. Okay, that freed up a lot of cap room, actually. That freed up a good bit. Enough to re-sign Ayersman. Or, sorry, where are you? I could just try to renegotiate with Higgins and see if he'd take less money. This actually saves us a bit of cap room and gives him another year. But I'm going to say no for right now. I need to free up more cap room to give him what he wants. Bring back the kicker. Who else is up in 2026? Jack, I don't know if I want to bring him back. Garrett, Cooks, Ward, Robbins, no. Alright. He wants a decent raise, and I don't know that we're going to give it to him. Alright, guys, we cannot lose Hammerneck. Oh, he wants so much money. And so does Rosian. Actually, can I grab Rosian and give him a new deal? That decreased our cap room a pretty substantial amount. Oh, Hammerneck. Hammerneck is so amazing. I want him back. But he also wants to be paid, as he probably deserves, and I just can't afford it. Damn. And I don't think we have enough salary coming off the books to recover that next year, unless I cut. Is there anyone real bad? Robinson's still pretty good, isn't he? He's decent. How much money would I save on if I cut Jack? A lot of money. Yeah, let's release Miles Jack. Can I get one other player who's near the end of his deal cut? Adrian Amos. He actually would help the room out, the team out a bit in exchange for another year, but I don't think he's... I think we'll just cut him. Okay, we got 13 million. Can I now please sign my megastar linebacker? Nope. I think we have to wait until after the draft, but I think we can maybe talk to him. Okay. What other position do we need to improve at? Linebacker looks great, but won't be nearly as good if we do end up losing Hammerneck. Corner is pretty solid. Safety could be better. What do we got in safeties this year? Tommy Lambeau is clearly the best of them, which means he probably won't be available by the time I pick. Okay. So we looked at 3 top safeties. That's pretty solid. And then I can find linebackers in the draft. I'm not terribly concerned about finding linebackers. We still lack a really great tackle, though. That's the other area that we could use a bit of help in. Interview. And interview. And there's our interviewing done. Do I have any players that I could re-sign that I want to re-sign? I think the answer is no. So we'll skip that stage. I'm actually going to skip all of free agency because I can't afford to spend any money not towards Ayersman. Let's do it. Let's draft. Fastest, start the draft. Let's see who's left by the time we pick. Okay, any position. Okay, we got some players left. Not the safety I wanted, but we do have some players, including Maxwell Morris, who's a terrific inside linebacker. We only have 3 really great linebackers, especially this guy wants to play outside. That is so tempting. Do it. Take him. Every year I always spend too much on linebackers, but I find it hard to argue how I can pass up a talent like that. We need best player available, right? Good run defense. You're not an endurance guy. That's a problem for a guy that I would plan to be a nose tackle. Claudio Gomez. Claude, rather. He's not bad. Yeah, let's take him in the 2nd round. That's a pretty good pick. All right. Leo Sims, we don't know much about, but as a 3rd round pick, I think he's reasonable. Okay. Oh, damn. A defensive tackle with that kind of speed. I'll take him, too. Alright. We're starting to get to the part of the draft where a lot of players just aren't that impressive. I could take a new fullback. It's a 5th round after all, but no. Safeties. Let's take Donovan Tyler. Let's take Mickey Pritchard. Let's get a really great punter. A very, very, very special teamer. I like it. Might be the best punter ever, so you never know. Anyone like crazy strong? Let's take Lorenzo Nessman for a 7th round pick. There we go. Player suspension. Don't care. How'd our draft go? Hey, we got the punter. We got Maxwell Morris, who's actually a really good linebacker. And the rest of the draft was maybe not perfect, but at least has some interesting pieces. Okay, he wants to play outside. We're going to let him play outside. And we'll just shift him outside. Okay, we've got a ton of money left. Hi, Hammernick. Oh, you won't... What? Why aren't you negotiating? I'm going to have to wait till free agency starts. There we go. Cooks is holding out, but I don't care. Can I get Hammernick? I can, and I have. Cooks, mate, how much do you want? I legit can't afford you. Who else has a lot of cap room that might not be that useful to us? Myles Garrett? I mean, he doesn't really have a starting job anymore. I'm just going to let him hold out. Fuck him. Skip remaining stages. I genuinely don't care, Cooks. I'm not giving in like that. Anyone we want to adjust in terms of size? Oh, this is cool. I like that view. Who do you conflict with? Doesn't say. What does notable mean? I don't know. Right. Scout overview, please. How much would you want to come back? Not very much. And he's decent enough at what he does that, yeah, I'm cool with that. Who has really great future potential? Adam Boone. Like, holy shit, he's good. I don't need 2 punters. I literally just signed Asher to a new deal. That was dumb. Who's the better punter, I wonder? He's pretty good at punt hang time too, which this guy isn't. If I made you a kicker, would you be any better? Probably not. I'm just going to cut him. Bucket, he's a punter. Who cares? And then we'll get our rookie punter doing all the punting. Who else got crazy levels of future potential that's not a kicker? Curtis Rose is someone I'll take a flyer on. Absolutely, I will. A couple of safeties. Let's take Walter here. Oof, maybe not. He's alright, I guess. Good man-to-man. Punishing hitter. Great at interceptions. What if I shifted you to strong safety? Let's have him put on some weight and then see how this turns out for him. He goes from a useless cornerback to a safety who might not be too bad. Oh, did either of my nose tackles turn out? Sims did. You should be a nose tackle. That's fine. Okay, this is good. Can I get you to sign a new deal at a bit of a bargain for us? Nah, I don't have the cap room. That's fine. He's a bit high. Let's have him lose a bit of weight and see how that changes him. Let's do training camp, shall we? Okay. Hey, Johnston putting on a bit of weight's actually made him a fairly decent safety. That's pretty cool. Look how spoiled we are at linebacker. I shouldn't have said that. Now they're all going to get crippled. But I'm pretty pumped. Let us build our new offensive game plan. Guided. Oh yeah, I gotta do the personnel set first, don't I? Really? Weaver, not Sporluck? Weaver can play at least in the preseason. He might be good. This seems reasonable. I don't have my defensive personnel set. That's all good. Defensive game plan. Let's make a new one. That's good. I do need to make some people inactive, though. I need to specifically make 10 players inactive. Deloach. Acuna Matata. Lester. Ooh, Birdie May put on a bit of future on him. Johnston doesn't have a real clear role on this team right now. Tyler. I gotta make 6 more people inactive? What the hell? How am I supposed to do that? Yeah, that puts us under for offensive linemen. Where do I have the most active players at that I don't need so many at? I have too many linebackers active. It is known. Rose can be inactive. Garrett, make him inactive? You can hold out all through training camp if you want to, shit heel. I'm not giving you what you want. I'm not letting you hold me hostage. I could just play with no fullback. Like, he's not that good, and let's just go ahead and cut him. I can probably find a better fullback some other time. I can make one other person inactive. I don't need 4 safeties active. Blades. Please stop doing this. Okay. And we lost Tyler Lockett for 9 weeks. That's super suspicious, right? That we've got a receiver holding out right as another receiver just gets crippled. That's a dick move. But it's bloody effective, because now I can't afford to go without Brandon Cooks. I gotta find more. I'm gonna release Myles Garrett. He's a hard hitter, but he can't rush the passer anymore. Brandon Cooks, you magnificent asshole. I kind of respect you. I'm not saying he definitely took a lead pipe to the guy's knee, but I'm also not saying he didn't. Please play the right guy at the right position, thank you. And then we need defensive personnel. Okay. So we conclude the season, the off-season rather, with a team that's not great. But if it just stays healthy the way it couldn't last year, we might have something this year. I don't know. Most other years, I would look at this team and conclusively say, yes, our team is better. I don't know that I can do that this year. Chubb might be in cut territory, actually. Yeah, we're going to go and release Nick Chubb. And then that just means Deloach gets the third running back job. But yeah, we got better at a couple of positions. And we still have a very strong offensive line. Can Sporlook play right guard? There's no reason he couldn't. I actually might shift him to guard. I think that's might be the position I have him play. I don't know. We have a pretty good defensive line, but it's not consistently great. We have very good linebackers. Like, holy shit, do we have good linebackers. Aw, Joey Dunn turned out to be a flash in the pan. That's kind of sad. He was so good his rookie year, but yeah, he's quite clearly not capable of being an effective linebacker anymore. Let's take a quick peek and just make sure there's no one else who want to try to lock up for another year. Curtis Rose. I just signed you. Okay. There's not really anyone here that I definitely say, yes, I want them longer. Robbins, maybe, but we might be able to improve there, too. I don't know. I do want to thank you all for watching. Maybe next season we break things up a bit. Who knows? But until then, this has been Avindian. Thank you for watching. And I bid you, as always, good day.